F1 show with Sasha, Ian, and Daisy. Weekdays 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on balls.co.za.
Time to turn our attention to Supercars, of course, brought to us compliments of Imperial Collection, home of the signature brands. Of course, they carry the brands Bentley, Lamborghini and Lotus. And then, of course, they have tremendous supercars in their sort of used car segment as well. You can visit them, the corner of William Nicol and Bryanston Drive, Johannesburg, that is Gauteng. And you can call them on 011 361 6500 and go and have a cup of coffee with Carly. We haven't had a cup of coffee with Carly for a while.
I know, but she's been traveling.
Yes, she's been busy. She's been busy. All right, so we've got a picture up on our page, I think, there of the car that we are featuring today. It is the magnificent Nissan GTR. Now, this is a remarkable vehicle. The one that we have here for you is the 2011 Nissan GTR Black Edition, 20-inch alloys. It's a 3.8 litre, of course, twin turbo. Black, 17,500 kilometers, 2 doors, automatic, active xenon lights, Bluetooth, keyless go, navigation. Just had a major service as well. It's going for R1 million. Now, Daisy, if I tell you, that is a lot of car for R1 million. I've been fortunate enough to drive various Nissan GTRs. Now, the amazing thing with Nissan GTRs is that there are not a lot of them that are actually standard, because it's like a PlayStation car. You get it and you just add bits onto it. It is one of the most technically brilliant vehicles ever made. It is so clever, the way the gearbox works, the way the traction works, the way the braking system works. It is mind-boggling how clever this car is. But it's not everybody's cup of tea. But if you like a play toy, you know, you want to have something that you can go and drive every single day and thrash the living daylights out of it, you might go through a few pairs of tires a year or a month, but you will have the most amount of fun you could have in a car. Small little note that you should remember about this car. Inside, now you've got to understand, the Nissan GTR comes from a long line of GTRs, and this is the latest version of it. But a lot of times, the car was made very, very famous in Gran Turismo, the PlayStation game. All right. And then it became the hottest property on Gran Turismo. That when they designed this car, the Nissan GTR, the latest one, they got the makers of the PlayStation game to come and assist with the interior design of the car.
Oh, that's so cool.
So when you get into the car and you're sitting in the passenger seat and you look at this, on the left-hand side, there's this whole control panel. And it looks like you're in a PlayStation game. It is that mental.
Well, I'm sure lots of guys drive that car because they're all addicted to PlayStation.
Listen, this car is phenomenal. There are one or two things wrong with it. It's got 2 back seats. I don't know why.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a coupe, but it's actually got 2 seats in the back, but you can't sit anybody in them. It's
That's quite
peculiar.
strange.
It's peculiar. It is a lot bigger than you think. All right, the car itself. When you get around it, it's a lot bigger than you think. But it is one of the most fun, most exciting cars you could ever have an opportunity of driving. Do yourself a favor, go and have a look at this magnificent 2011 GTR. It's available at Imperial Collection, 999,999 Rand. It's got 17,500 kilometers on the clock, and it's the GTR Black Edition. It's got full sat nav. It's got everything in it. Keyless go, Bluetooth, you name it, etc., etc. Go and have a look at this car, and if you have the opportunity, let them maybe take you for a bit of a test drive. It'll scare you just a little bit, but it has got the characteristics, the handling that will shock you. It is quite remarkable. So there we go. Go and visit the wonderful people at the Imperial Collection. Next week we'll have another supercar. I think next week we must go and drive one, Daisy.
Yeah, I also think so.
So next week we'll go and drive one and do a film on it.